Right now, city leaders in St. Petersburg working to address short-term rental property owners who aren't following city code.
Yeah, and as of right now, people in St. Pete are not allowed to rent their homes for any less than 30 days and no more than 3 times per year. 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen joins us from outside City Hall this morning. And Hannah, how this is regulated within the city is in a moment of limbo.
So city leaders here, they were looking into creating a short-term rental registry. They were also talking about how to increase fines or penalties for those who don't follow their rules and regulations related to short-term rentals here in St. Pete. But now all of that is on hold because of a bill that's sitting on Governor DeSantis's desk, which could change everything. Senate Bill 280. If it's signed, it would create statewide regulations of short-term rental properties. It would establish local registration programs for short-term rentals, limits the number of guests in rental properties, and puts in place penalties for rentals that violate local ordinance. Now, during the recent legislative session, the bill's sponsor argued this is fair to both the rental owners and those living next to short-term rentals. But critics of the bill say the legislation is not restrictive enough and argues local governments are better equipped to deal with these issues.
Why do we want to tell the local government what to do in the cities or municipalities?
This is one step forward to creating a uniform registry where people like all of us can make sure that everybody is doing things above board, paying their taxes.
Now, one of the things that opponents are really harping on with this bill is that it would give rental property owners 15 days to rectify any problems that arise with their properties, which they say with a short-term rental, well, 15 days, these renters might already be gone.
You know, Hannah, we have talked about this issue a lot across Tampa Bay, particularly in a place in St. Pete where the rules are stricter than what the state law is actually suggesting. So to be clear, this would throw out the existing rules?
Yes, so the state law, again, if it's signed by the governor, it would supersede local legislation. In the case of St. Pete, like you said, it would actually weaken their legislation because what's in place here is pretty strict. But St. Pete City Code, it doesn't have a whole lot of teeth right now. According to city leaders, they say that the code is only enforced when it's triggered by a complaint. So the way that the state law would actually tighten this up is it allows for funding for 9 people who would be proactively looking at these short-term rental properties to ensure that they are following the rules and regulations in place. Live in St. Petersburg, Hannah Deneen, 10 Tampa Bay.